Friends of fitness, fitness family, family and friends with fitness. You recognize what's behind me? Yeah, I'm back at the alien place because I'm back in Baker, California yet again for road trip number 3 of the summer. This one comes only 2 days after Vegas with all the girls. So this time is with Grammy and my little guy Noah. We are driving to Utah, and we're gonna see what kind of choices we make while we're here, doing weird stuff with aliens again. And I'm gonna get a few workouts in, and let the adventures. Sorry, Noah's talking to me behind me. I have no idea what he's saying about aliens because there's a big alien tank behind me. So let the road trip adventures, let's try that again. Ready? Let the road trip adventures proceed, continue, carry on. Let's go. Viva Las Vegas. Filming the fireworks because they are in fact celebrating that we made it. Yes, I know. Thank you. I'm glad to be here also. So my mom and Noah are inside. I am putting on my shoes in the car. We are in Brigham City, Utah, and we are stopping at what is apparently a famous restaurant called Maddox. And I knew it was a steakhouse, but what I did not know was that when we drove up, you see a sign that says World's Finest Beef. And then when you're paying attention, what you realize that sign is standing over is like a, I don't know what they're called, a barn full of cows. And my heart sank a little bit. I don't eat beef. Cows are actually my favorite animal. Fun little fact about Jessica. So, yeah, I thought my only goal was to, like, you know, find healthy ways to eat while on a road trip and out and about, but this has just become a whole extra little challenge. Here we go. So this is gonna sound really strange, but we're at a cemetery in Brigham City, Utah. Much of my mom and uncle's family is buried here, and my mom hasn't been to Brigham City since she was a kid, and they're looking at all the plaques and trying to find everybody, and I don't know, it's like a weird, serene sort of thing, but you know, listening to them talk about memories, and it's funny because they're just like laughing at all kinds of things. I have no clue what they're talking about, but it's really cute, and learning about family history, and people, I think, forget how important that is to learn where you came from and who made you, all the different pieces of who made you who you are and created your family. It's beautiful here. It's so nice. Trying to be sort of have some reverence, but they're cracking old people jokes. What am I saying? Hi guys. I'm really hoping that you can hear me. I have to be very quiet. It is 12:30 at night and everybody is sleeping. feel like I look really tired and ragged, and we're on vacation, and it's probably supposed to be the opposite of, I'm probably supposed to look the opposite of that, but there's like lots to do and people getting me up early for no reason, and you know, that's just the way it goes. So we are staying at a family friend's house, and in Utah they have these amazing basements, and I know it doesn't really look it behind me, but we're down in a basement. It's basically, yeah, that's my stack I'm holding my camera on. It's basically its own little house down here, and so we're really fortunate to have this. And though we've been moving around and walking and going and doing things, I feel like I've been doing everything possible to make me stiff and unmovable, and I haven't really been working out. I've just been movement, which is great, that's good, but I need a little more. So I'm going to very quietly in this basement living room, going to do some stretching, some mobility stuff, and a little bit of, I have some bands. Oh, right there on the couch, hey. I have some bands. I'm gonna do a little bit of band work just to kind of move a little differently than I have been. So join me on the basement, Utah basement living room late night adventures, and then maybe by the time I'm done I won't look so whatever this is. So you gotta have some dancer stuff in there. Hello. Okay, look, so all the fancy gym equipment and stuff is awesome, and they're really fun to use, but I'm gonna use some bands that I got off of Amazon for like $5 or $6. Yeah, they're probably eventually gonna snap, but for now they do the job. I don't have the big thick fancy ones. They're beautiful, they're great, I love them. You know, I'm a mom on a budget, so we do what we can. Ooh, the lights are flickering. Maybe the ghosts are trying to tell me I need to get different bands. I just have a few of these various longer bands Again, I think those were like $12, and then some discs. It doesn't need to be crazy. You actually don't even need any of this. I love having some of this stuff because they're so easy to take with me. These ones actually are a little harder to bring along, but these are super easy. Or even just these. It doesn't need to be crazy. Get creative. That sometimes makes it fun. So you're gonna see me use a few of these just to kind of change it up. And I actually don't have anything planned. I didn't write out a workout for tonight. I'm just gonna kind of go with what I feel like my body needs right now. So let's see what my body needs right now. My left side apparently doesn't exist. I'm out of breath. What's that about? And you only do those little pikes so long as, oh, you can't. I just showed you my boobs instead of my core, my stomach. That's great. Good job, Jessica. I'm still out of breath. This is really sad, kids. You only do those pikes in and out so long as you're not coning in your belly. The moment you feel like, you know, there's like that pushing as opposed to holding the girdle tight, stop, start over, try again. If you can only get one clean one, then get one clean one. Anyway, do those 3-4 times. You know, it's interesting. I went back and watched that video just to make sure I was at an angle you guys could see. And I saw how out of line my body was from my head to my butt. but it was mostly my head. My head was really far forward. And it's interesting because every time I stop and film and stop and go, because it's late and I've been in like not this mode, my body is getting a little more, actually not even really my body, sort of my mind is wandering and I'm getting tired. It's 1:30 now here. It was one of those things where I could keep going, but I realized like, wait, these push-ups don't feel right. So I went back and looked. I'm gonna leave them in the video so you can see. It's not always perfect, you guys, but that was a good check-in for me to be like, you know what? I gave my body a little something. That's all it needs for right now, because now my form is starting to suffer and it's time to just go to bed and relax. I'm gonna do some stretching, no more like you know, moving mobility, but just static stretching to relax, wind down, really help my muscles, especially my hips. We've been doing so much sitting in cars and my hips and my legs are hating me. So I'm gonna actually stop there. I needed to move, I needed to do something, but you know what, that's life, and you keep doing what you can do. You move when you can move, and you make time when you can make time. But that also means don't sacrifice hurting yourself form just to like do it. Yes, there's motivation, but then there's the steps above that end up not really serving any purpose, not really serving you or doing your body good. They're, you know, helping or hurting, and sometimes when you go past that, beyond motivation and just sort of in a robotic state, sometimes it turns into really crappy looking push-ups and left side that has no strength or balance. So that's it. We're gonna move. We're going for a hike tomorrow. I'm gonna go, I don't know, go do some stuff. So, but I needed to move tonight and I wanted you guys to join me. So on to the next day. Good night. So next door, they're having a cookie social. And because it's mom and daughter's houses, there's just kids everywhere running around, just all over between the houses and everywhere. And it's just the cutest thing. It's so fun. Cookie social and kids. How it should be, right? These are all apple trees. There's a hammock in between the apple trees. Look, there's a whole garden behind me of corn, potatoes, beets. Look, there's a whole bunch of boys over there playing soccer. Noah's over there somewhere. Trampoline, cornhole over there. The big kids, little kids. Where's the soccer? There's my mom. Soccer. Like, it's just the cutest thing. I'm all like swoony and in love with what's happening here. We're about to leave. Oh, there's flowers falling out of my hair. That's Grammy scaring Noah. We're stopping at Watkins Park, which used to be a part of my mom's family's park. It's named after her family, but we're at the little playground that's there, and we're running around because we're about to be in the car for 11 hours. So we're running around, going on some slides, climbing up some rocks, getting it in however you can get it in. So here we go. See if I can do all this without hitting my head. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm showing you.
But can you go across these things? Can you go across these?
Monkey bars.
Monkey
no.
bars, see? Grammy can't catch you, so
I think I can start from
oh well.
Sure.
Climb up and down, climb up and down. See what we can go across these little things again. Because, you know, 11 hours in a car is a long time. We'll make some more stops, of course. And go down this slide. And it's wet because it ooh. Oh, now my butt's wet. Dang it. That didn't occur to me until I was going down the slide. You can't see it, but that was probably a good booty shot. It's raining! And we're running in grass that's like 20 feet tall. Oh my gosh. Grammy can't run through the grass. Save her! Oh my gosh. You can't see this, I don't think, but it's genuinely raining. Just randomly. Oh man, I got sandals on.
You want to hear the thunder?
You can't really tell just how bright my shoes are, but I wore them